Hello and welcome to Channel Divinity, a 5th edition actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I'm Trent, I'm the DM for this homebrew campaign, and going around the table we have...
I'm David Peterson, and do we do last names?
We have not.
Well, it's there now. I'm David, and I play Cassiel De'Hart.
I'm Dean, and I play Vesper Ravenwing.
I'm Gordon, and I play Blank.
All right. It's been a little while since we played last, so to refresh everyone's memories, including myself, last time, the party finished the hunt in Stag Rest. They won in the Moose category and received a pair of Sky Michaels, a magical pair of shoes, which Cassiel is wearing. They then began to travel towards Stemdale. Blank, because his father and sister have asked him to do a favor and go to an auction there in 2 months. And Vesper and Cassiel, I pointed at the wrong people. Vesper and Cassiel are going there to meet the Templars. On the way there, they first found a magical mirror. Second, they found a massive crater in the ground with some mysterious snakeskin at the bottom of it that enhanced gravity. And third... Oh, what was the third event?
It was an abandoned hut.
Oh, yeah, it was the abandoned hut that they basically walked entirely past.
Did we ever get... No, well, I grabbed the safe from
You grabbed the safe, but
Did we ever get into it?
You have not opened the safe yet. It's all coming back to me. Oh, Blank had an existential crisis because Stag accidentally leaked that he's actually not his real son.
Oh, no.
They arrived at Stemdale, and they went to the Shatter Sword Tavern, where they were able to make a very good deal with Henry, the owner. I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but Henry's missing an arm.
He's missing an arm?
Yes.
Does he have a replacement, or
it's just gone.
Doesn't have an arm?
It's
That's
just an empty
so
sleeve.
Cool.
I don't think I ever said that, but he is missing an arm.
So, does he roll up the sleeve, or does he tie it?
No. It's
He just
all the way
lets
up to
it,
the shoulder that it's gone.
Yeah. So does he what does he do with the excess sleeve? Does he just leave it?
Just hangs there.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
just empty sleeve.
That's pretty sweet.
Henry doesn't care.
Henry doesn't
He-
care.
yeah, he
it's
doesn't
just a short sleeve. It's not going in the way of his cooking. But either way, Blank made a very good deal with him to stay for the next 2 months and paid all up front, I think. And then they all went to bed for the night. And that is where we are going to pick up. Before the morning, where everyone awakes, we're actually going to start with Blank in the middle of the night. Blank, you don't really sleep.
No, I'm just kind of standing there, kind of mannequin-esque.
Yeah.
My
You go
arms
to
to my
low
side.
power mode, right?
Yeah, just kind of low power mode,
All right.
chilling.
So you're sitting there in low power mode. You can still see and hear things around you,
Yeah.
but you just can't move. And all of a sudden, your vision goes black. And the things you hear go black, or go out. You can't hear anymore. They're gone. Yeah, he can hear color. It's surprising. It's a Warforged thing.
It's a Warforged thing.
But normally this would kind of freak you out, but for some reason, you're lost in a memory that begins to resurface. Nothing comes to your view. You still can't see anything, but you hear a voice. And the voice says, what do we have here? That's not the voice I was trying to do. I was practicing this voice earlier. For some reason, it kept slipping into Arnold Schwarzenegger or Russian.
My backstory includes Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That sounded
now.
like
Way to go.
Scottish or Irish, though.
Okay. What do we have here? This is a very unique, interesting material. Just imagine what I could do with this. And then a second voice, something much more familiar, comes to mind. Dad, this is mine. I want to make something with it. Well, very well. What are you going to make with it? Let me think. I know. I'm going to make a friend. Then I can have someone to talk to and play with all while you're working. And then the conversation continues but slowly fades. And then your vision restores and you awake.
He just kind of stands there. He's never really experienced that in the 1 month of however long he's been alive. And he just kind of sits there, looks around, and realizes that he's still in the room and doesn't want to wake his companions. So he kind of smiles to himself, and then goes back into low power mode.
All right. Another couple hours pass, and then the sun begins to rise. And does anyone have a preference in who wakes up first?
I'm oldish, not really for an elf, but, well, kind of. I get up early anyway.
Okay, you
I'm
get
just
up early.
going to fiddle with the safe, try to open it up with my thieves' tools before I do anything else in the day.
Didn't you already try that once?
Yeah, the other day.
All right, I'll let you roll. I'll let you
So
roll.
you're getting up. Blank's gonna like notice that you're up and kind of nonchalantly be like, "Oh, I just woke up too." So he's like stretching and stuff, trying to play off that he hasn't just woke, that he's not been up for like 30 minutes or whatever, and it's just like, "Ah,
Good morning, Blink.
good morning. How are you doing today?" And he kind of like walks over to you eagerly.
Doing pretty good. I'm just kind of working at the safe. I think I've almost got it. Yes. All right. I rolled 23.
That is enough. The DC was 21. So
Ooh.
you unlock
Got
the
it.
safe. It's not using lock pins. You're using like a listener thing that you put your ear in and put it right up against, and then you twist the combination lock, listening for that right click. You figure it all out, and tink, opens up, and inside is a bag full of 700 gold.
What's in it?
Looks like some gold. I'll have to count this out. I'll get back to you on that.
All right, I can help you count it out.
Sure, go ahead. I pour like half of the bag out in front of him, and then half it out in front of me, and just start to count.
All right, you count it all out. It's 700.
So since it's about half, 340, 341, 348, 349, 350. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just see Cassiel just starts to count the gold again.
Are you double checking? Because I got 350 as well.
You got? Oh yes, yeah. I got 350 as well. Yes.
And he has like a bunch of like stacks of 10 and 20.
All right, at this point, Vesper, you wake up to the sound of clinking coins and talking voices.
We
Yeah,
start to
definitely.
start to split it out so we can just split it amongst us.
All right.
Even though this should all be mine, but Cassiel's not like that.
Well, between the three of us, I'm pretty sure you would end up getting like a little bit extra from how it divides.
Everyone gets 232, and then there's one left.
You got it.
Sweet.
I ain't taking it from you. You said 230?
232.
All right. So, what are you doing?
There's the hero statue that everyone kept telling us about.
That is right.
Yeah,
And
so-
were you two going to go see the Templars today as well?
I think so.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that was the plan.
Cass, when were you gonna go see the Templars?
Well, I think the plan was to probably go see that statue first, and then I have no problem going there right afterwards.
Yeah, sounds good. I mean, I don't even know where the Templars are, so
That's true. We'll probably have to ask for some directions.
yeah.
Actually, did Horace give us some directions?
No, Horace did not give you directions.
Alright, we'll probably have to get some. Actually, I thought we asked the guard for directions.
He gave you directions to the Shattersword Tavern.
Okay.
I don't think he gave you directions to the Templars.
That's okay,
But
that's fair.
You could ask
I
like
mean, yeah,
anyone
it's-
on the street and they'll tell you.
Yeah, for sure.
Blank, what are you gonna do?
So I haven't really figured that out yet, but I was also wanting to ask you guys something.
What's up?
So last night, I kind of like rest, right? Kind of like you guys, except I don't close
oh
my
yeah,
eyes.
you kind of go into a trance.
Yeah. So, but last night was a little bit different. My eyes closed and my ears closed as well, but I saw something different that wasn't actually in front of me. Has that ever happened to you guys?
Did you have a dream then?
Is
do you-
that what this is?
Do you normally have dreams?
No, this is the first time I've had this happen to me before.
Oh, okay, so you had a dream then. How do I explain what dreams are?
I like heard two people talking. One of them was, and he's like trying to remember, and then sparks start shooting out again.
Alright.
And Blank, I will say, when you hear those voices, the strong sense of nostalgia, like you've heard them before.
Blank, I mean, you just had sparks come out of your head again.
Yeah.
That normally happens when you're trying to remember something, or when, like, you're trying to, I don't know, think about something that's, like, deeper than maybe what you normally do.
Oh, okay. And he kind of like tries to like reach back there to like figure out what it is, because he knows it's back there. He's tied things to it, but he still doesn't quite understand why it sparks.
You have a rat tail.
Yeah, I do have a rat tail with like the little like bead leather bracelet and the little like horn next to it, but he still doesn't quite understand why that thing's open and like sparking. So,
Well, maybe you can ask around town and see if there's anybody who's technologically advanced and can maybe repair you. Do you know how to repair yourself?
not like this. I didn't even notice this until you pointed it out.
That's true. Whenever you think about it too deeply, too, you kind of spark. So maybe we should have somebody else take a look at it.
Who would you suggest
to
look at it?
I have no idea. I'd probably ask a blacksmith first, and if they have no idea, then maybe if there's artificers somewhere.
Ooh, an artificer. What is that?
There are people that handle magical technologies. I actually had my grandfather and mother were artificers.
Really?
Yeah,
Are they still around?
No, they are not.
No, they've since passed. They were quite old.
There's a group. I've met a few of them. They call themselves the Magic Crafters.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm don't know if they're here in Stemdale, but they might be. I feel like the one guy I met who was a magic crafter, he was always trying to tinker with like the old magical technology that like doesn't work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They might know how to help you. I mean, I don't know if you're magical or if you're something else, but yeah.
It'd be worth asking them. I'll have to check around today because I have nothing else on the schedule.
Yeah. If you want, you can come with us and then we can help you go look.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, and with that, you go downstairs and have a good continental breakfast.
We'll ask the bartender for the directions.
Yeah, Henry just, it's over there, and then he's going to turn around, and then he gives you directions in his...
Translation, he said it's over there, and then you turn right.
Channeling my inner Crazy Dave from Plants vs. Zombies for this guy. So, yeah, he gives you some basic directions. Do you ask about the magic crafters at all?
Yes, I'll ask about that.
Okay, so he's gonna respond with that and say, yeah, so there's 3 districts in town. There's the Tower District, the Hero District, and the Tinker's District. The Tower District, that's that way, that's the tower. They got the Hunters Guild over there. And the Heroes District has the hero statue in the middle, and that's where the Templars are. And then, that way is where all the magic crafters are, and that's where the Moving City Steamworks will hook up to the city every couple months.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
30% of what you said.
What's his name again?
Henry.
Henry, did you say Moving City?
I did say the Moving City Steamworks is his name.
Wait, how does a city move?
I don't know. Go ask the magic crafters.
It's like a whole city?
Yeah.
Wow.
Guess I'm going to check that out.
And you said it hooks to this city?
Yep.
Or...
It reconnects to this city every couple months. There's big hooks on that side of the wall that you can actually check out if you want. But they hook on every couple of months to resupply, and then they sail off again. Or, I don't know, move away from the city again.
Do you know when they're going to be here next?
I don't have like a schedule or anything. They normally come around like once every 4 to 3-ish months.
Okay. I guess we'll ask maybe someone closer in that district. They might know.
Yeah, they probably would know.
All right. Thanks, Henry.
Yeah, of course. Have some bacon.
Yeah, so we eat our continental breakfast.
We head to the statue.
Actually, like, kind of hurts my throat.
We're gonna probably head to the statue first, since it's by the Templars anyway.
Sounds good. All right, you head over and you're moving through the city. This is a pretty hustle and bustling city. There are shops all around the city. Oh shoot, I just forgot. Henry would have told you this as well, but there's a central district as well where the leader of the city and the leader of all of the land of Staggrass lives, and there are also embassies from all of the other islands in that center district as well. It's kind of like the political district. Cool. All right, you move over slowly towards the hero statue, taking in all of the sights, the beautiful buildings. There's people. It's early in the morning, but there's still quite a few people that are already out.
Trent, is there a particularly big casino that's in this town?
There is not. There is not a casino in this town. But no matter where you are in the city, you can see the giant tower with the black-purple corruption mist surrounding it. So that's there. You make your way to the Hero's Fountain, and as you enter, there's a beautiful plaza with the red cobblestone brick all throughout the whole plaza for the ground, with several patches where trees and bushes and flowers are growing. The very center of this plaza is a massive fountain with a big white marble statue of a man holding a sword up into the air wearing full plate mail with a big shield. And there's a gold plate with some of the name carved into it at the bottom of it. And there's water that's coming out of the sword that is pointing up and kind of showering down in a beautiful, shower down into the water.
Okay.
Does it have multiple nozzle settings so you can get different pressures?
There's no nozzle settings on the outside of this.
So does it umbrella or does it fountain down the sword?
No, it umbrellas around the sword.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Except it doesn't land on the arm that's holding the sword out. So, yeah.
It shoots out of the sword into the water, kind of like those statues of you see little boys peeing in the pool.
Yeah, like that, except it's coming out of the sword instead of the little boy.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I walk up to the...
There's a weird tie-in. But no.
I walk up to the plaque, and I read it.
Horus the hero, the one who fought the Archdemon single-handedly and saved us all.
Cassiel just reads that and says, "Alright, that makes a lot more sense why he knew about the Archdemon."
Does this statue look like Horus?
Not Archdemon, oh my goodness, it's Arc-Corrupted, not
Arc-Corrupted?
Archdemon. It has nothing to do with demons!
Does the statue look like the Horus we met? Like a younger version?
Younger, but highly dramatized.
They made him really handsome.
They made him really, really handsome, and his muscles are almost inhumanly big in this plate mail. You can tell it's Horus, but a beautified Horus and a younger Horus.
It's the fountain of youth.
Yeah, so that's the fountain.
Wait, is there a date?
Yeah, actually, there probably would be a date. It says year.
I was actually just looking at my notes about when that happened, and I heard about it on Shays.
Yeah, you heard about it. I think it says year. I want to say 10 of the new era.
Okay, so that's 100 years ago.
Yeah, 147 years ago.
147. Okay.
Wow, because you're in year 157
of the new age.
Of the new age.
Blank, look.
What?
That's Horus, the old man we met. You remember? Did Blank ever talk to him?
I don't think so.
Blank, we met that guy in Stagrest.
I think we did send him off, or he sent us off.
Maybe you did. I don't remember.
He looks good.
He's old. The thing on the plaque says that's 150 something years ago.
He appeared human. How is he this old?
I don't know. I guess he's not what he appears to be.
Guess not.
I wonder if that's the same sword.
If that's the same sword, that is impressive has held up.
Wow. And he gave Cass and I. Cass, he gave us recommendations.
Yeah, he did.
He gave you recommendations?
I'm holding the letter in my hand, and all of a sudden I'm like, wow, this is actually worth a lot more than I thought it was, and I kind of like tuck it away safely.
You guys are set for those jobs.
The autograph of the hero.
Yeah, the hero that everyone thinks is dead because he is a human.
I was just looking at
I'm
my
just in
notes.
awe.
I
Holy
can find
cow.
the exact year that the archdemon showed up if you want me to.
It's not that important. It was sometime around that age. I have it written down in my notes too somewhere, but it was sometime in the first like 10-ish years
It's like
of the new
over
era.
100 plus
Yeah.
years. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
I was around the age of 30 when it happened.
Wait,
Oh.
you're not 30?
No, I'm not 30.
Blank just like looks at your physique really confused. How are you not? And he kind of
Well-
like hunches over and pretends to be like a really old man, just like,
Well, it's because I'm an elf, or at least I'm elf-like anyway.
I didn't think you were a day over 26.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, with
Fortunately,
that-
I'm kind of triple digits here.
Yikes. With that, can everyone roll me a perception check, please?
7. Actually, I'm proficient. 8.
24.
21.
Okay, well, 2 people succeeded, so that works out.
I'm just staring at the letter in my
Yeah,
hand,
just-
like, what?
All right, so you two, you're talking and kind of staring at your letters in the statue, but you also are being very aware of your surroundings. As you look around, there are several other people in this plaza. Some people like walking around and talking and laughing together, talking on like benches. You see there's this one woman over near the end of the plaza that is walking a poodle. And the reason this is important is because you see 2 guys jump out of an alleyway entering into this plaza. They run up and they push the woman over, grab the poodle, and run down the alley. And the reason this is not just shocking, but it's also because these 2 people are wearing big, thick, hooded robes that are like an orange and blue camo. And they've got silver masks on their face with a big blue handprint on the face of the masks.
I wanted you so bad to describe the scene from Despicable Me where he disguises as the old person with the dog, and then he like moves and the dog is like part of the leash.
No, not quite.
So Blank
So
is.
you see this.
Blank, did you see that?
I did. Let's go. And he just starts running after them.
What happened? What's happened? Where are you guys going?
Hey, a poodle. The old woman. The 2 people.
She's not an old woman. She's a fairly like young woman, maybe middle-aged at most.
Blank, that's rude.
Vesper goes to the woman to help her up.
Okay, you go to the woman and she's got like a bunch of makeup on her face and she's got like very fancy hair and she's like, "Oh my goodness, my poodle, Fluffy."
Blank, are you running after them?
I'm gonna run after them. Yeah.
Okay, she's
Okay,
she's just on the ground, like hand on her forehead, like with the the classic overdramatic.
Vesper's gonna help her to her feet really fast.
Okay.
And he's gonna say, "Get the guards," and he's gonna run after Blank.
Okay,
I'll just follow Blank the whole time.
all right. She goes, "Oh, very well," and slowly walks away. And you all 3 run off. Blank, you're in the lead. These
Can I ready an action?
Say again?
Can I ready an action?
Sure.
Cool. I'm gonna drop a piece of coal in my hand.
Okay, so what's the condition for the ready to action?
Once I'm in range, I'm gonna ignite it and chuck it.
All right. Well, first, I'm going to need you to roll a survival check.
Oh, okay.
Because as you are running into this alleyway, it splits and branches off into 3 paths.
So this is like a skills challenge, not like initiative.
No, this is not initiative yet. You're not in a fight quite yet.
I can double dash and go quite far.
That is true, but you were also shocked.
Yeah.
Do you want us to roll initiative for like the order we do things?
Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. Well, I'll have you roll initiative once if you find them and you catch up to them.
That's 13.
13. That's enough. You see they went down the right alleyway. You
All right,
you see
nice.
like some boxes that have recently fallen over, so you know they're down that alleyway.
All right. I'm gonna kind of jump over and just keep running.
All right, you jump over. You keep running down the alleyway.
I'll speed ahead.
Cassiel starts speeding ahead of you, and Cassiel, you reach the next intersection. Once again, it's a 3-way intersection. Roll a survival check for me.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay, with a
Let's
nat 20,
go.
you look forward and you see the two guys holding the poodle prying open a sewer grate and in the left alleyway, and they're hopping down into it. And then they close the sewer gate above their head.
I come dashing around the corner. Where'd they go?
Down that sewer!
And I just start like changing my direction because I was coming from the right, and now I'm like going hard left now, and I like trip over some boxes and try and like pick myself up with like almost like crawling on my hands to pick up my.
Kind of creepy. Okay.
No, not to like crawl on my hands, but like when you like
His
trip.
head turns upside down.
Yeah, that's what I was picturing.
General Grievous style. Just
That's what I was picturing. That's
No,
why I said
like,
kind of creepy.
when you stumble and you like have to like use your hands to like.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Where you
okay,
stumble
okay.
and then you use your hands to get back up onto your feet.
Okay, yeah.
He doesn't General Grievous style.
Okay.
He's not that crazy.
Okay, you get over to the sewer grate and you can pop it open. And the moment you pop it open, you see the two guys are still kind of like standing there below because they were not thinking anyone was going to follow them into the sewer. So the moment they see you, they're like,
I jump on him.
roll initiative. And now you can roll initiative.
His ready to action.
That's true. Your ready to action activates and you chuck the lump of
the
coal.
methane just explodes and just boom.
Boom! Several sewer grates like explode down the street.
Go ahead and roll a attack for produce flame. And then roll initiative.
All right. 17.
17. All right. 17 is enough. You smack one of them right in the head with this produce flame. Go ahead and roll damage.
9.
9. That's really good. You don't add anything though, right?
No, that was just like it added.
I
Yeah.
think that's actually really good. All right. So with a 9, you I gotta get out my pen. Hit the dude right in the face with a fireball. And what's everyone initiatives?
So Vesper was behind them a little bit.
Yeah.
So as he's running down the alleyway though, he puts on his hat
Okay.
and he transforms to look like a dwarf,
Okay.
a mountain dwarf.
All right.
And my initiative was 19.
Mine's 12.
Okay.
Mine is 16.
16. Okay, so it's going to go Vesper, Blank, these two guys, and then Cassiel.
Oh, I go first?
Yeah.
Blimey! Get these guys out of there! And you see the dwarf run and swan dive into the...
Who are you?
And he's going to try and tackle one of the guys
All right.
and try and grapple
Go ahead
him.
and roll a grapple. Are you going after the guy that's a little singed, or the other guy?
The guy holding the dog. Are they both holding the dog?
No, only one of them's holding the
Guy
dog.
holding the dog.
Okay.
Is this a tiny poodle?
Yeah.
Does he have like disadvantage because he's trying to hold a dog?
Dog is trying to get out of the grapple, that's for sure.
Sure. Sure, he can...
Or does the dog have advantage on getting out of its grapple?
I
I don't know.
don't know either. I'll probably just let the dog get away. I rolled really bad. What did you get?
I also rolled. I have a -1 to strength.
Okay.
I got a 2 total.
Oh, hey, they actually succeeded. I rolled a 3, and I was like, there's no way I can succeed.
But you have
this.
a minus dexterity and strength, right?
No, these guys actually have plus strength, so...
Dang.
And plus dexterity. Their minus stats are more in the intelligence section.
Boy, why do you think you could take someone's dog like that? And he's gonna try and grab their arm.
They smack your arm away from grabbing them, but in the process... Never mind. Nat 20 for holding onto that dog. He slaps your arm away, and he's still got the dog like tightly under his other arm, held like a football player holding a football. And you just hear a voice. The blue hand does whatever it wants. Name has been revealed. Blank, go ahead.
So I'm going to slide down. Is there like a ladder or anything?
Yeah, there's a ladder.
Yeah, I'll slide down there, and then I'm going to Thorn Whip.
Thorn whip. What does that do?
So I create a long, vine-like whip covered in thorns that lashes out at my command towards a creature in range. I make a melee spell attack against the target. If it hits, it takes 1d6 piercing damage. If it's large or smaller, I can pull it 10 feet closer to me. So, nat 20. Let's
Okay.
go. All right, so Gonna roll that
Come on,
sweet
Dean, you're the
damage.
only one who hasn't rolled one yet.
Max damage with that too, so it's a
It's okay.
6.
I'm taking the 3s for us.
It's true.
So do I add the spell attack bonus? Or
Yes.
is it- so 6 plus 5, 11?
You don't add that to damage. You add that to aiming.
Oh, okay. So that
You
would have been a
just-
25. But I got max damage with the
The D6?
D6, yeah.
So that's 6
Yeah. And since it's
times 2 for
times
a
2,
crit.
that's 12, yeah.
And which dude are you hitting with this?
I'm gonna hit the dude with the poodle and pull him closer to.
And are you still on the ladder or are you off the ladder at this point?
I'm off the ladder at this point.
Okay, well, you snag him and you pull him closer to you, doing 12 damage to him, and this guy dies. His neck snaps as you pull him closer to you. But
I was just going for his feet, but okay.
well, your vine didn't obey your command. Sorry. It went up to
Whoa.
snap the guy's neck, and then as he dies, you see his body starts to smoke, and then it explodes.
Whoa,
And
wait.
everyone within 10 feet of it will take fire damage equal to the number of its hit die.
Oh,
So that's-
shoot. That is me
You,
and the dog.
Vesper, the dog.
I'm not in there yet.
You're not in there yet, and the other guy. And he only has 4 hit die. So,
He has 4 hit die?
Yeah, but they're like D6s.
He's level 4 equivalent?
No, like, you gotta realize that monsters have very different hit die than players do.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, monsters have
Okay.
very, very different than players do.
All right, okay, so what's the damage like?
That's 4 damage.
That's 4 damage.
Oh,
you
it's
just,
just
you
4
just
damage?
take 4
Oh, okay.
fire damage.
Gotcha.
Straight up. There is no save against this,
Gotcha.
which is nice.
Is the dog alive?
I don't think the dog's alive, I'm
4
gonna be
hit
honest.
points. I'm gonna say no. The dog is out.
Wait, if I thorn whipped him, was there a chance the dog could have escaped or
Could
no?
he have pulled the guy's body away?
From
10
the
feet
dog?
closer?
To him, and so the
With
dog
his thorn whip?
avoided it?
Well, he did pull
That's-
him 10
yeah,
feet
that's
closer.
what I did.
But
So
you were
did-
all standing right there because he's still just standing at the base of the ladder, and all of you guys are standing
Could
pretty
the
close to
dog
that
have
ladder as
dropped
well.
out of
The
his
dog
arms,
could be out of
though?
the range 10
I
feet
will
away.
roll to see if the dog got away.
All right, okay, we just want to check.
He did not. The dog rolled a 3.
Dang
The
it.
dog did not get away. What the dog do?
Oh, what the dog doing?
He died, that's what he do.
Was the other, like, perpetrator, blue hand dude also in the blast range? or
Yes, he took 4 damage.
no? Okay.
The dog do what the dog does.
Do what a dog does. The dog does the duty to the duke, that is. Anyways, nobody gets that quote
Dog.
anyways. Okay, it's their turn now. The guy turns and looks at you and he goes, "No!" Oh, and he pulls out a short sword and he's gonna try to stab you right in the gut, Blank.
All right.
Right in the wooden gut.
Right in the wooden gut. Right in the wooden squishy exterior.
Okay, sure.
Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Max damage, baby.
Ooh, okay.
You're about to take 8 damage.
Ooh, not looking so hot.
This is max damage.
That's fair. I did just end his friend.
I just remember that I rolled a 2 on my hit die for the when we leveled up.
Oh yeah.
And so I only have 12 health.
I know, I was just looking at it, and I remembered I rolled max, so I have 20.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
All right, not Vesper. Oh my goodness, Cassiel, it's your turn.
Is he right below the ladder?
This guy's a little to the side of the ladder because
Okay.
Blank's there now. But
Then can I even climb down? Do I have space to get down? How tight is it?
it's actually pretty tight right there. I don't know if you have space
I'll
to get
climb
down.
halfway down and chuck a card then.
Okay. And you get sneak attack on this because you've got an ally next to him.
Yep.
Just plopped. What happened?
It's the crit fail.
Yeah, it's a crit fail.
All right,
No.
roll damage.
Goes in the back of Blank's head.
No.
Goes in the back of Blank's back. For what did he say the other day?
4 damage. Yeah. I said the back of the guy's chest last time. It's right in the back of Blank. Just and the card is just like
Oh, it
sticking
does
out
hit-
of the back of Blank's back.
Oh, I'm sorry, Blank.
So he kind of just tenses up, and then he's just gonna fall over like a statue.
No,
Are you dead?
Yeah, I'm dead. That was all my hit points.
Gosh, dang it.
So I just like splash into the sewer water, and I just start like floating down a little bit. I don't think it's that deep, but like,
No, it's not that deep.
yeah, okay. So I like.
This is like a classic sewer, by the way, with like 2 sidewalks on the side and then like a gross water moving through the center.
Blank, what you doing?
No response.
No response.
Because he's dead.
Hey, at least the fire's out.
All right.
I killed him.
Yeah, you killed him. Good job. Back to the top of the order. Blank. No, Vesper's
That's
before
me.
you. Vesper.
Yep.
Oi! Watch where you're throwing them things! He yells at Cass. Who are you?
You saw him put on the hat and transform.
No, I was running. He was behind us.
Yeah,
He was behind you,
behind
but, like,
both of us.
He was close enough behind you, and you weren't in the sewer quite yet, that you saw him put on the hat and jump in.
That's fair.
He's going to take out a warhammer,
Okay.
and he's going to attack that dude.
Hit him.
Man, Blank, you're the only one who has healing capabilities.
Yeah, I know.
I don't heal wounds. I'm a ranger. I just
Did you take? Cause, you don't get cantrips. Did you get spells level 2?
yeah.
I got. So I have some level 1 spells, and both of them are healing.
Well, I was asking Dean because he's a ranger.
I hate
Oh,
the
okay.
negative
Okay.
1 in strength that I have. And I use all negative. Okay, it's a 13 total.
My mic just fell down.
Okay.
So what did you roll?
I rolled a 15.
Awesome. All right, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Do you subtract this negative 1 from strength?
I think so, yeah, for damage.
Okay, well, I rolled max, so it's 7.
Oof.
Wait,
Well,
no, that's not max. Never mind. I rolled an 8, so it's 7.
Okay, so he takes 7 damage.
Yeah.
All right. He's still standing there.
He's got 1 hit point, doesn't he?
No, he does not. He's fine. Perfectly fine and happy to do what he needs to do. Next, Blank. Go ahead and roll that
Yes.
saving throw as you
Let's
slowly
go.
float
First
away.
death saving throw.
He fell into the water.
Yeah.
Ah,
That was
that's a
Blank's own
fail.
flavor. That wasn't even me. That was Blank flavoring.
We're
it.
in the sewer. Of course, I'm gonna fall like straight forward, and we're on like a thin
But we're
sidewalk.
not by the edge.
You're on. It's a pretty narrow sidewalk.
Oh, I guess.
It's not like wide. So
I'm
yeah.
not gonna drown.
What did you?
I'm like
so-
made of wood.
That's true. He
I'm
doesn't
just
need to
gonna
breathe.
float. Yeah,
what
that's
did you
true.
roll?
I rolled a 7, so that's a fail.
It's one fail.
Your wood is gonna be saturated with poop water.
Nasty. All right, this guy's turn. He swings his short sword this time at the angry dwarf in front of him, but it's probably gonna miss. He only got a 10.
No, that doesn't hit.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And so he just swings and misses with his short sword.
You gotta do better than that.
I'm trying. Wait, why am I? Shut up. Go ahead.
How fast is Blank floating away?
Pretty slowly. The water's not moving fast.
Did you say you? I wouldn't know if you succeeded or failed. No, Cassiel feels guilty. Can I get to Blank without going by him?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, then I won't
'Cause,
disengage.
you can just hop in the water. It's only like mid-thigh high.
Oh, gross.
Poop just drips past you.
Can I? Can I possibly? Is there like the other side to it?
The water thing in the middle is probably around like 10-ish feet wide.
Yeah, Can I grab him without getting in the water? Question
Sure,
mark?
just grab him. You grab him. Well, let's end this. You grab him and pull him out of the poop water.
Can I stabilize him? Do a medicine check.
Yeah,
Stabilize
go and
him?
roll a medicine check.
It's 3.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no. You try to go up and feel his pulse, and then you realize he's a warforged, and you know nothing about how they work.
I at least get him out of the water.
Yeah,
though.
you got him out of the poop water.
Thank you for getting me out of the
All right,
water.
Vesper, it's your turn.
Vesper's gonna take another swing. Have at ya! That's a 15.
That's a hit.
5 damage.
5 damage. Not dead yet. All right, this guy, Blank, your turn first.
It's my turn first? Oh, wait, that's right. Yeah,
Did you,
yeah.
for David's sake, did you succeed or fail the last one? I didn't hear.
I failed the first one.
Oh no! Don't roll a crit fail, please.
That's the second fail. It's a 4.
Okay.
Yo, we can't have Gordon dying this fast. This is not supposed to be that hard of an encounter.
We'll just go to Horus.
Resurrection. All right. It's this guy's turn. He's gonna once again try to swing his short sword at you. 13?
No, that doesn't hit.
Dang it. All right, yeah, he misses.
I try to stabilize him.
Okay, go ahead and roll a medicine.
Try to figure out what I can do to.
Yeah.
He squeezes the water out. 7.
No, that's not enough. You try to figure out, but you just can't tell how you could possibly stabilize this guy.
I take the card out.
All right, Vesper, it's your turn.
Vesper doesn't know what's going on with Blank right
That's
now.
true. No, it's okay.
He's just gonna hit him again. He could heal Blank, but he has to leave.
Do you have healing spells?
Yes!
But
I'm
he
a
doesn't-
ranger.
But he doesn't know.
Yeah, so he's just gonna hit him again. Blink.
Here's the thing. Wait. Blank starts shorting out again because he did the second death save. And so, like...
Oh, yeah, we can say sparks start shooting out, like, wildly out of the back of your head.
Oh, he's got like a firecracker out the back of his head?
Yeah. We'll say that happens, because
So-
he did fail 2 death saving throws.
Yeah.
So, Warforged, they,
And there's like a bunch
they
of...
explode when they die.
Yeah, if they
they
fail all
really?
3, yeah, they
Really?
they
Oh,
combust.
So,
Yeah.
so you hear, you'd probably hear like a beep, 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 beep coming out of Blank right now.
What's going on back there? He's not looking great.
Oh god.
Vesper is going to run to over there then.
Okay, you can get there. The guy's gonna get a opportunity attack on you though. 14?
Nope.
Yeah, okay. So he just misses.
And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Blank.
All
Oh
right.
my gosh, thank you.
All right, Blank, you.
Oh, I roll a d8, right?
Yeah.
You roll a d8. I am going to roll it. I'm not going to tell anyone what that was.
I rolled a 1, so it's 4. You don't have... Do you have proficiency?
You don't have proficiency, but you do add your spellcasting mod.
Okay, yeah. So that's 4 health to you.
4?
Wasn't
Try
it
not
just
to
plus
die.
4? No, that's healing potions I'm thinking of.
All right. So Blank, the beeping calms down. The firecracker starts sparking out of the back of your neck, and you ting, open your eyes,
Yeah,
laying down
so-
with a dwarf standing above you and Cassiel standing next to
Yeah.
you.
Dwarf Vesper leans over. Buddy, you gotta get up. And he, like, rubs his hands together. And then,
Are you
like...
going to Mr. Miyagi me?
It's like a defibrillator. And you see a poof of fire come out of each hand into your chest, but it's like magical fire.
Ooh.
And it heals you.
He sits straight up and he just goes, rebooting, rebooting, rebooting. Restart initiated. And he kind of like,
Doo-doo-doo.
the little windows open up. All right, he sits up, yeah.
All right.
Sega.
What are the other restart sound we can possibly think of?
The GameCube one. Boom.
All right. That's your turn. Blank, it is your turn.
He's just gonna look around wildly like, what's going on? What?
What happened to the dog?
Oh, it dead.
Oh, it did.
You didn't hear that conversation?
I guess I can roll death saving throws for it.
Roll death saving throws for the dog, Trent.
I missed the fact that it died.
Oh no, it did.
Oh, it's
7
gonna
and
get
then a crit fail.
No!
It did. Little mini poodle is deceased. All right, Blank, it's your turn. Are you going to take any action, or are you just too discombobulated?
He realizes that he's not looking great either, so he's gonna do the first level spell. Aha! Here it is. It's called Goodberry. So what I do
Oh,
is
doesn't that take like a minute to cast?
Yeah, it might.
one action.
Oh, okay.
So up to 10 berries appear in your hand and are infused with magic for the duration. A creature can use its action to eat 1 berry. Creating a berry restores 1 hit point, and the berry provides enough nourishment to sustain the creature for 1 day. If not consumed within 24 hours, they're useless. So I'm gonna,
You can just eat 1 berry and get 1 HP.
but I'm also gonna like give some to you guys because you guys took some damage from the explosion.
Oh, that's true.
So he's gonna pop 1 into his mouth and then hold out his hand and say, "These will help you."
Vesper takes like 3 of them
There's
out
like
of your
a
hand.
guy standing right behind us with a sword.
Yeah. The guy standing right behind you with the sword as you hand your
Look
friend
out!
berries. He looks at you and just goes, "Dang it! Plan's ruined. Dog's already dead." And he kicks the poodle's body into the water. And then he turns and dashes away.
Not on my watch.
All right. So he gets 60 feet away. Go ahead.
Is it a straight line?
It's my
Yes,
turn
it is a
next,
straight line.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So how far away does he get away from us?
He gets 60 feet away from you.
I'll go 30 feet then, my movement speed, then I'll attack him with a card.
All right.
Throw it straight.
Don't
throw it
miss or it'll
true.
land in the water.
13.
That is just a hit.
Let's go! Yes.
Oh. I rolled minimum damage for the one against Blank, max for this one.
Let's
Nice.
go.
How much damage is it?
It's 7, because I don't get sneak
yeah.
attack, right?
Yeah, this dude's dead. No, you don't get sneak attack. Yeah, this dude's dead, and so he lands on the ground, and then his body too.
Back up!
Shoot, my card. Do I see where it goes?
I will roll. I'll roll a d4 for directions. A 1 is going to be towards the water. 2 will be farther forward. A 3 will be backwards towards you. A 4 will be at the wall.
Okay.
It's a 2. So it goes farther forward.
So
it's
I hear it clattering.
Yeah. All right. You have defeated the blue hand.
All right, guys, let's go. And I down all 3 of the berries. Because, we're out of combat, so it can be...
So it doesn't matter. You just eat them.
What's left of the bodies that exploded?
Oh, they're gone.
Completely.
Everything they're wearing incinerated, gone.
I'm going to grab the poodle.
Out of the...
Okay,
Are
you
there
can grab the poodle.
ashes?
Yeah, there's probably ashes on the
I'll
ground.
collect some of it just in case it proves useful.
And I'm going to head back towards the street. I'm going to climb up the ladder. Once I get to the top of the ladder... Actually, before I climb up the ladder, I'm going to transform into Vesper again.
Okay, so you
take
your
off my
off.
hat, yeah. And then say, yeah, Blank, are you okay?
I'm doing a little bit better now, but how many of those berries did you eat?
I ate 3 of them.
You ate 3? Okay, I ate 2.
I don't need any. I'm fine.
You're fine? All right, if you want some more, you can have the other 5 that are left.
I could maybe eat 1 more.
Okay. And he gives you
You
one.
also got to remember, eating 1 berry fills you for like the whole day.
I know,
doesn't
I'm
it?
going to be real full.
Or no, it doesn't fill you, but it gives you all the nutrients you need for the
the
whole
nourishment
day.
that you need for the day, yeah.
So,
Okay, so I eat the last one.
all right.
And then he'll
Back to
have the other
full.
4, that way he can get back up to at least 10. So
Sweet. All right. With that, you
We climb out of the sewer.
climb out of the gross sewer, close the sewer grate, keep walking down.
I'm going to head back to where we saw the lady.
Yeah.
Vesper, as you're walking away, why did you put a hat on during the fight?
I don't want shady people to know who I am.
Well, that's fair, I guess, but...
It's actually a big brain.
Well, I guess if they got away, that might have been bad, but...
You guys just met my friend. Oh, I forgot what I named him.
I don't know what you named him.
Oh. It was
Oh.
Harold Bridgebreaker.
Oh,
I think.
Bridgebreaker?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a sick
Yeah.
last name.
You guys just met my friend, Harold Bridgebreaker. He's part of my group I told you guys about.
Oh, interesting.
Single
Anyway,
Single
finally.
All right. Yeah, you make it back and you see the woman is standing there and she's just describing. Oh, and then this man pushed me down and took my fluffy. And the 2 guards are like, "Ma'am, you gotta calm down. What happened?" And they see you walking out with a dead poodle with like poop smears in its fur.
Did it fall in the water?
Yeah, he kicked it into the water.
Oh.
And it's charred.
And it's charred.
And I'm gonna cover it with, like, I don't know, a cloth that I found in the alley or something, if
Okay.
that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm gonna say, so she doesn't have to see it. And I'm gonna say, ma'am,
She turns back. Oh, is that Fluffy?
unfortunately, they killed your dog.
She just collapses to the ground, like hands on her head, like tears, and just, oh, Fluffy.
I'm gonna hand the dog to one of the guards standing nearby.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, yeah, we chased them down to nearby a sewer. If you go, and I just like tell them the directions. Like there's I give them the directions to the
nod their
sewer
head, they're
grate.
like, oh, thank you.
And I say,
what did the guys look like?
I didn't get a super great look at them. I saw that they're wearing some kind of bluish cloak.
And orange.
But I didn't see them very close. Blank, what did they look like?
They had blue and orange cloaks, and then they
Blue
had
and orange camo cloaks.
camo cloaks, and then they have like metal masks with like a blue hand mark on the front of the mask.
It was when we fought them, Vesper looks around and is like, are we gonna get in trouble for this?
Gar goes, no. If that's what they looked like, you're fine. That's the blue hand. They've been a minor menace for a long time. Never really big in the city, though.
Well, they blimey exploded on us.
Yeah, when
What?
we knocked them out or killed them. Their bodies literally exploded. That's what killed. And he kind of he like puts his hand. That's what killed that dog. And he tries and nod to let the woman hear.
Yeah, they nod their head and they're like, oh yeah, quiet about that. Keep quiet about that.
Has that happened before?
Occasionally, yes, but normally that doesn't happen with like the average grunt they've got. But it sounds like you killed these guys pretty easy, so it sounds like they were the average grunts. Maybe they, I don't know, up to who they give that ability to, that item. I don't know. We don't know what causes it.
I don't know. They said something like that their plan got ruined or something. I don't know. They had plans with this dog or something.
We just know they're, I don't know, like a small bandits group almost. They perform minor terrorist acts, and they've been around for the last 30-ish years committing crimes. But there's never been a lot of them.
Seeing that lady's reaction, they're probably gonna ransom the dog or something like that. That's my guess anyway.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they would do with the dog.
I just like
water drips out of your ear.
Yeah.
It's like R2-D2 in episode 5 where he just starts squirting out like the swamp water.
Nasty. All right. The guards say, we'll handle this. Thank you so much, though. We'll see y'all later. And they turn and they start trying to comfort this woman, but she's just unconsolable.
Blink, are you sure you're okay?
I am at 73% capacity of efficiency.
That's pretty good.
Vesper turns and looks at Cass. How do we get him to go back last time?
It just took time.
Oh. Okay. All right, Blink. You ready to?
I like plug one of the holes with my finger and then like just like, kind of play with
the
it for a second.
intensity increases out another hole.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It shoots you in the eye.
it'll probably be better once the water's gone.
All right. So with this, are you going to head over to the Templars?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, guard.
Yeah. What's up?
I kind of got turned around. Where are the Templars from
Oh,
here?
right there. They turn and they point, and it's like a pretty big white
It's like
building.
on this circle.
It's not on the
Huge
circle,
letters that say
but
Templars.
it's a little ways away from the circle, but it's a pretty big white building that stands above the other buildings. So
Oh.
you see that? That's the one.
Oh.
So you're just going to go down this road, and then a left, and a right, and then it's on your left.
Thanks.
Of course.
And Vesper salutes him.
He salutes you
and
back.
he-
And then the guard turns back and he saluted me. Oh, respect. That feels good.
So why I became a guard?
And the other guy says, oh, I became a guard because I took an arrow to the knee.
Gosh.
Okay. Blink, let's head over there. Is that okay?
Yes, that is acceptable.
Cool.
All right.
As you head over towards where the Templars are, you hear a song begin to play. And you see a small, what looks like almost like a food cart parked on the road right before...
Oh, you know I'm hungry.
Right before you turn left to go down to get to the Templar's place, there's a small food cart, and there's a lot of people around. The song is unfamiliar to you. And
Detecting melody.
And it's a very catchy tune. And as you walk up, they finish the first verse, and they go into the chorus, and the chorus goes something like this. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. And the name of this name of this little cart is Rick's Rolls.
Oh my goodness.
And with that, we're going to end the episode with you showing up at Rick's Rolls.
Dang it, Trent.
Gosh dang
It's like
it,
a
man.
cart in front of the building with a guy on it.
Yeah.
I want to learn from this man. Does he have red hair and sunglasses?
Yes, he does. All right. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Channel Divinity. Had a great time. I had a lot of fun preparing Rick's Rolls, even though we haven't gotten quite to everything with it yet. That combat took a little bit longer than I thought. If you liked the episode and you like what we're doing here, please leave us a 5-star review. It gets us into other people's feeds, and we'll raise our rank in the rankings of ranking stuff.
Yee.
Yeah. We also have social media you can contact us on if you want to contact us on it, or just check out what we're doing. That is both on Instagram and Twitter, called...
There's Channel Divinity Podcast, and then there's CD Pod 2023, I think. I'm going to have to check again on the Twitter handle.
We'll check and we'll say it later. Or you can email us at channeldivinitypodcast@gmail.com if you have a bit of a longer message for us. Once again, I am still begging for names, so if you have a name, you can give me a name. That way, maybe that woman could have a name instead of me calling her Dramatic Woman, or Guard 1 and Guard 2 could maybe eventually receive names someday. Other than that, other announcements from Dean.
Yeah, just a quick announcement. If you guys like any of the sound effects you're hearing, then we get a lot of those from freesound.org, and so there's a lot of different creators. If you want to check out who made what sounds, you can see all of that on our website.
Cool. Well, thank you once again for listening to us, and one more time going around the table we have.
David, I play Cassiel De'Hart.
Dean, I play Vesper Ravenwing.
I'm Gordon, and I play Blank.
And we'll see you all next time.
Keep tuning in.